days, my lamp, the switch has been not working properly. Like I would turn it to turn it on, and it would hesitate, and then it's kind of jiggly right there. So I have to fix it. Try to fix it. Have you ever fixed a lamp? I don't know if I ever have or not. I think I have. I feel like an expert. I feel like I should know this. Pink toolbox, toolkit. Seems like I ought to know how to do this. Shirley. Stop calling me Shirley. Surely it can't be that hard. That's it. I'm gonna go get something else. Cross your fingers. Ready? Oh! Well, we know where the short is. Do I order new guts or just order a new lamp? I'll price them and see. But this has just been overworked, I guess. But it's not safe, so I will price them and see what I can find out. We can do this. We can do hard things. We can do hard things. Good morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. I have an eye doctor appointment and grocery pickup at Walmart, and I need to stop at the vet and get Annie some more of her anxiety medicine, and I just want to stay in bed. I just want to stay in bed. But, you know, people are always trying to give me advice about my hair. Because it gets pretty wild when it's humid and hot, you know. So, you know, like I'd be at work and people be trying to give me advice because it just gets big. It just gets bigger the more humidity I'm in, and it grows. It gets curly and big. So, but I don't start out that way, not every day. See, it's okay now. Not too bad. Remember, I had it straight. See if we can get some toothpaste out of here. Oh, yes. Yes. Teeth. Oh, here. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. Oh, good. How about some day cream? Basket of treasures. It's really nice to be able to see to put makeup on again. Some lipstick. Don't want lipstick on my teeth. Get some clothes on. Okay, I'm wearing my polka dot shirt, blouse, black pants, and light brown sandals. So I'm ready for the day. Okay, what do we got in this freezer? We got a pack of cigarettes, some Crisco, cracker crumbs, sheet pancakes, some bread,
ice cubes, broccoli, what's this, seasoned flour, some brown flour, jalapenos, bread, black-eyed peas, some grits, some pizza sauce. What's this? That's my ginger root. And here's my hunk of Parmesan cheese for when I make spaghetti sauce. So that's all that's in there. Hey, the fridge, we have some dill pickles, some bacon grease, cold water, rice, Thai red chicken curry, we got Miracle Whip and mayonnaise. Okay, I left off miso paste. I want to make some miso soup. And of course, my mustards. And my applesauce. And what do we got here? We have beef broth, sweet pickles, Tabasco sauce, capers. I want to make some chicken piccata, 2 water bottles, my chili garlic paste, garlic, sesame oil, Parmesan cheese, salsa, tahini sauce, right here to make hummus, grape jelly, Annie's Heart Guard. We got Thai chili sauce and what is that? Just clear syrup. Teriyaki sauce, Country Bob, 57 sauce, taco sauce. What's this one? Oyster sauce, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, shoyu, ketchup, syrup, Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Anything down here? No. No. Okay, that's it. This is what I got at Walmart. Angel Soft bathroom tissue, some detergent for the dishwasher, some Benadryl. What's this? Oh, like Mucinex, some hand soap, antiperspirant deodorant, Suave. What's this? It's called Everlasting Sunshine. Ooh. And some toothpaste. Over here, got a loaf of bread, half a gallon of milk, a tub of sour cream, and a tub of mixed berry cream cheese, a dozen eggs, 2 liters of Sam's Cola, a pound of margarine, a block of tofu so I can make miso soup, some crescent rolls. I'm going to make pigs in a blanket, 2 bananas, a bunch of green onions, 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 lemon, 2 limes, 1 avocado, some leaf lettuce, 2 large honking potatoes. How much does this chicken weigh? I don't know, it's like 8 or 10 pounds, it's heavy. A whole chicken, some hot dogs and bologna, and some frozen ground beef, frozen peppers and onions, Fiesta blend cheese, the deluxe singles cheese, cream cheese. We got some premium sausage links and some hickory smoked bacon. And here's some dried seaweed for my miso soup. We got a package of ranch dressing mix, taco seasoning mix, and chili seasoning mix. A container of creamer, little bag of coffee. I thought they were bigger than that. This is 12 ounces. Yeah, they took off 4 ounces. Okay. Some taco rice, stroganoff, marinara, cheddar broccoli. So all these are going to be my meals. Rice and pasta. These are going to be my meals divided up. And I got 4 pounds of sugar, 5 pounds of flour. So we're going to have some stir fry and miso soup and some pigs in a blanket, and then we'll have chicken with cheddar broccoli chicken, and some of the ground beef will make stroganoff and taco rice, and some of the sausage will go into the pasta marinara, and let's see, the chicken, chicken cutlets, and with baked potato, and that's what I've got planned. So it's going to be a good week. 2 weeks. And I guess that's it. So my eye appointment went really well. Examined this eye to get the new lens put in. That'll be September 15th. Get the cataract removed, new lens put in. And I had to make a decision. Did I want them to correct the astigmatism, or there was like 2 different ways they could do that. One would be over $1,000, and the other one would be like $400 out of pocket. And I said, no, I don't mind if I have to wear glasses forever, as long as I can see. When you get your glasses are that thick already, and you still need more. But now they will be much thinner, and I think they said I had like 20, 25 in this one. And so this one, it's already like 2030, so they think they can get it up to 2020. Maybe 2025 will be fine. And after that, they checked this one, and it's fine. I went and got my groceries, and then I went to the vet and picked up some of Annie's anxiety medicine. And I told him about her still scratching, and I didn't know if we needed to do some prednisone or what. And they said, prednisone is so yucky, It makes you thirsty, it makes you pee, it makes you grumpy, it makes you hungry, and then, it's horrible. But it works, But the Apoquel worked so much, did such a good job for her that I went ahead and they recommended that I keep her on that. So we're going to do 2 weeks at twice a day, and then it'll just go down to once a day. And when we get through this season that we're in right now, she probably won't even have to take it until probably next season, when the hot summer and the fleas and, trying to bite her outside. And she's just calm as a cucumber when she's on her anti-anxiety medicine. I took her out to go to the bathroom, and my car door was open. I had come in the house, been in here for an hour and a half, and left my car door standing wide open. So the neighbor guy's like, "Did you mean to leave your car door open?" And I'm like, "What? No, I did not. I did not." So he went ahead and shut it for me. And then the back latch, this is why it was standing open. I was in a hurry to get out, get my groceries in the house, and I was going to come back and put some WD-40 on the latch because it was getting a little bit hard to, like lift. And I got in the house and I forgot I was going to go back out there. So I got that done. I got me a little medicine chart made up for Annie. So at noon and at midnight, I'm up at midnight, she will be getting her Apoquel. I don't know. Apoquel. Apoquel. Quel. I used to pass out medicine. I know how to do this. Should I put a check mark or my initials? Because at the, pass out medicine, you have to use your initials. I suppose a check mark will suffice. I got the vegetables all put away and taken care of, and the meat divided in half and put away. And now I'm just down to my loaf of bread. So, and these medicines like $90. They give her trazodone for her anti-anxiety. And trazodone is, they give it to people for depression and helps them sleep at night, go to sleep. Plus it helps with depression. But a lot of people, it upsets their stomach. And I used to take it and it got to where it was upsetting my stomach too. I had a friend that went on trazodone, and I mean, she was sick. She could not handle it at all. But I took it for years and years before it started upsetting my stomach. It'll help you sleep. And that's what she's doing. 4 slices of bread in each one. Now these bread, it's like, why are you using up all them sandwich bags and stuff? Well, I use these freezer bags because they're going in the freezer and I don't want them to get freezer burnt. And when they're empty next time, I will put something else in them, like meat. I won't use them again for bread probably, unless, I have some right there that needs to be frozen. But when I put my meat in the freezer, I can use one of them. All you gotta do is shake out the crumbs and good to go. I worked in a factory in Iowa. It's a plastics factory. Like everybody in my family worked there one time or other. And I was sitting at my machine one day and taking parts out of the machine. They make things like the plastic handles on your desk chair and the star that's at the, put your feet on your desk, on your chair. And used to be floppy disks. All your computer stuff was on floppy disk. You didn't download it off the internet. So we made cases for those to floppy disks then. Bee sheets, like a honeycomb, how honey is in a honeycomb. We made honeycomb plastic bee sheets, and helmets that the beekeepers wear, we made those. not with the netting, just the plastic hat, things like that. And this guy was sitting across from me, and I had to have some fun. It was just too quiet in there. So I took some, that Carmex lip stuff. I had some in a little tube, and I put some on my finger, and then I put it right there on my nose. And I walked across the aisle over to see Kent, and I said, and before he looked at me, I sneezed, and I was like, do you have a tissue? And he's like, oh my God. And he's looking around for something. And then I had to tell him it was just Carmex. We still, if I ran into him today, he would still laugh about that. Funny, funny guy. We used to have so much fun in those factories. You meet such great people sometimes. And what one person don't think of, the other one does. When I worked in the nursing home, somebody had the bright idea to go tell the charge nurse, Pat, that we dropped Carrie, putting her to bed, and there's a bone sticking out of her leg. Well, we'd had fried chicken at lunch that day. We laid that bone on her leg, like right, and then just covered it up, with her dress, held it down, and then her little lap blanket thing. And Carrie was funny. She never said much, but she was laughing too. And we went and got Pat. Pat, I dropped Carrie. There's a bone sticking out of her leg. And so she comes running, it's emergency danger. And she's like, oh my God. She couldn't even tell it was a chicken thigh bone. And it wasn't exactly sticking out of her leg. There was no blood, no fluids. But it just, she didn't even have time to do a double take, and she was already freaking out. Can you imagine walking all the way to the resident's room and there's a bone sticking out of her leg? You're anticipating what it's going to look like. You girls. It was funny. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think about me? Let me know in the comments. Well, the car did start this morning, even with leaving the doors open for a couple hours. One door, just one door. It was just one door. I'm here at Jason's body shop. My car's in there already. Changing the oil, an inspection. My car tags are good till 2027, so I just got to get that sticker that goes on the corner of your window to say that it passed inspection. I don't know what color it is this year. I guess I'll find out. I hope it's a pretty color. And I left Annie at home. She was dopey all day yesterday from her anti-anxiety medicine. I didn't want to give it to her today and have her sleep all day too. And so she may be nervous, but I don't plan on being gone that long. Jason's very fast. He's very fast. So kicking this day off, had to redo my video on salmon crumbles. It was just green flashes, green and black flashes. I don't know what happened with the upload on that. Never had that happen before. But there was other creators that had trouble with their upload to YouTube too. So I'm sure it's not anything I did, because it would have happened by now, I would think. It's got to be on their end. But anyway, I stayed up for another hour and a half, even though I had to get up this morning. But I wanted that video out, because I got other ones to work on. It's beautiful. Might rain. It's kind of cloudy. Talk to you next time. Bye.